And we're gonna roll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Away with Words to the podcast. It's your girl, Bree Stories.
It's A Tati.
And it's MJM Kid.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hi.
what's going on?
What is going on?
No, really.
Let's break some ice. I heard the ice is for breaking.
Let's see.
Speaking of
So,
which, oh, go ahead. I'll tell y'all after.
I'm going to ask you guys 3 multiple choice questions.
Multiple choice.
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, question.
Ooh, ay, ay, ay.
Which singer endorsed her own fragrance called Purr in 2010?
Her?
Purr.
Purr.
Purr. As in
Katy Perry.
Answers.
Oh.
A. Lady Gaga. B. Katy Perry. C. Gwen Stefani. Or D. Shakira.
I think it's Katy Perry.
Yeah, because all the cat stuff she was doing.
She's a catty bitch. Is that what she said?
She just had like a theme of cats in one era. Like it was cats on stage. She was dressed up as a cat. Stuff like
Ding,
that.
ding, 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 ding. It is B. Katy Perry.
What do I win?
Woo, the next question.
Yay.
In which year did Rihanna have her first solo UK top 10 hit?
UK.
Was it A, 2005,
Oh, what
B,
year?
2003, C, 2001, or
What?
D, 2007?
I'm going to say 7.
I'm probably gonna say 5.
It's probably 5.
No,
but
it's
I'm going to
probably
say 7.
Look, it's probably 7.
I'm going with 7. 2007.
Final answers. The answer is A, 2005.
Oh, okay.
Go with your gut.
I wonder what the song was.
Doesn't tell us.
I feel like it's
2005 seemed so early.
Is that
it
Umbrella?
does. Oh,
Was
I
that
guess that makes sense.
2005?
I guess that makes
What is
sense.
it?
Huh?
Sound right, but okay. Oh, Umbrella?
No.
What's Pondy Replay was her first single. When did that come out?
I don't know.
It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like she was out in like that early in the 2000s. That's crazy. Continue.
Yeah,
on.
she definitely was, though.
Yeah.
Question.
And we ride,
Question?
we ride.
What type of animal was one of the best men at the 2014 wedding of Elton John and David Furnish? A, a horse. B, a cat. C, a dog. D, a rabbit.
I'm going to say a cat. Because I'm guessing.
I'm gonna say, I guess a dog. You feel me?
You feel?
Michael, you're on fire.
Oh wow!
The answer is C, a dog.
What does he win?
You are our winner for our modern music trivia 2000 and onwards.
2000 and onwards. They gotta
2000
keep making up new games.
on.
That's crazy.
Excellent. Michael, would you like to lead us in a check-in?
Sure, let's do it. Physically, I've been hot, temperature-wise,
Yeah, it's been pretty
all day. But down here is very cool, so I'm glad I'm a little balanced out. Emotionally, I am. I'm a little tired emotionally. My attention is on. Ooh. What is my attention on? I guess getting swinging back in my routine because all the celebrating that's been starting this week kind of threw me off. So getting back to all of my eating and working out and blah blah blah. Spiritually,
Blah, blah, blah.
Spiritually, I feel rested.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks
That's
so
a
much.
good one.
Thanks for your time.
Okay.
Kapkumka. I hate that it gets quieter and quieter.
I gotta watch that now.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted us to watch tomorrow, but
Can we not?
What are
well,
we watching
actually,
tomorrow?
not. That's not true because
Oh.
one of them will probably watch this video. Like, bitch, no, you didn't. When we
Right.
said that.
What are we watching tomorrow?
Norbit.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Just the thought, just,
Just the
saying
thought,
the word
yeah.
Norbit makes me laugh. What a ridiculous fucking movie that I actually hate.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Anywho, physically, I feel
ridiculous.
kind of hungry, and that's kind of annoying. Emotionally, I feel infuriated. My attention is currently on revenge. I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
I'm here for it.
I love it.
No, my attention is not on revenge. It is on continuing
It's
to
revenge.
parent myself.
Oh, I was like, it's revenge.
Spiritually, I feel like a very skilled witch.
Okay. Let's do it.
Which skills?
The best ones.
Physically, as per usual, my fingertips are cold.
Okay.
She's a ghost.
And emotionally, I don't really know. Emotionally, I feel tested. My attention is on the Boston Celtics.
Oh yeah! Congratulations!
wow,
I meant to
yeah.
text you that.
My
I saw the thing.
yes.
Give me a second. I want to say his name right. Is there a Tatum? Is that a thing?
Of course
Okay.
there is.
I saw
The main
that
thing.
clip of him and his mom. It was so sweet.
Yes, loved it so
Yeah.
much. Shout out to the Boston
Congratulations,
Celtics. If
boys.
you know me, you know that
And
is my
Tati.
team. I love them. I'm so proud of them. So happy for Jason Tatum
How did you
and Jaylen
celebrate?
Brown. Me and Cassidy were just screaming
Jumping
and jumping
around.
up and down. Yes, I've definitely converted my daughter over. She
Oh,
is a
good.
hardcore Boston Celtics fan. She
good.
has a Tatum jersey and she
Oh,
wore it to
love
school
it.
and she is all on board. So
I love
we were very
that.
excited.
The most NBA championships in history.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes, we
Wow.
are officially again the team with the most
Right.
championships.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
So that and spiritually, I don't really know. Spiritually, I feel connected.
Okay. Thank you so much. So what's tea, y'all? Happy belated Juneteenth, because we didn't see y'all when it was Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Speaking of Juneteenth, if y'all did not watch the Pop Out with Ken and Friends, please watch it.
Yeah.
If you are a black person, if you or anyone in your family is from California, it's
Very
gonna do so
black,
much for
very
you.
Cali.
I hope, maybe it won't, but it did everything for me. There's quite literally, Kendrick Lamar is my Beyonce. There's literally no artist. There's nobody better than Kendrick Lamar for me. He has been amazing. That show was amazing. I cried. I laughed. It was amazing. Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, I know Michael didn't watch it either.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
didn't know it
telling
was
everybody, if you
happening.
have not watched it, you have to watch it. It's absolutely amazing. It's just really just good black shit. It just makes you
I
feel
saw like
so good.
one of the 5 They Not Like Us performances.
Yep.
saw
That song
one of
played
those.
6 times.
That is
I
great.
saw one of those.
It played 6 times. It was amazing. I can't. It's like when I see artists like him and like Beyonce, I get so emotional by the crowd.
Right.
I just cannot imagine having that kind of impact.
Right.
I cannot imagine.
Isn't
I
that
just
deep?
don't. It makes me feel so like crazy inside. Like, what does that feel like to command an audience in that way? On the 5th time, they went up like that song just came out and it was their first time hearing it at the club. On the
Right.
5th play.
Wow. I gotta see it.
On the 6th, he wasn't on the stage anymore, and they were exiting the arena rapping every word.
And that was just
impact.
his concert, right?
No, it was a Ken and Friends show. It was actually about 3.5 hours long. I only watched the last hour and a half because that was his actual set.
Oh,
But
okay.
before, I think Roddy Ricch, Tyler the Creator performed.
I saw him.
I did see him.
There were some other performances beforehand. I'm missing a bunch of people, but and then his set, he brought people out. I don't want to spoil anything, but it was absolutely fantastic. So that was just a gift, and to have that happen on Juneteenth is iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic.
I love when people say iconic.
Iconic.
I really like.
There's
I
no other
like that
word.
word.
There's no other word for it. What else? How was y'all's Juneteenth? I know you did a thing, McGee. How was that when you're settled? Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. I'm like, Juneteenth was pretty cool. What? I didn't have to go to work that day. The office was closed. That's
Period.
a given. Okay. Went to Jazz on the Shed. It was HBCU night at the aquarium, and that was all right. It was very black. I see everybody with their paraphernalia on, what school they went to, and what frat and stuff.
Did you wear some paraphernalia?
Yeah.
Good,
I wore a
good,
Harris shirt. I can't believe I didn't take a picture. What am I thinking? Yeah, and after that, we just kind of went to a black restaurant. Shout out to Williams Inn. Got some food.
Where'd you go?
Williams Inn.
Williams Inn. I haven't heard
It's
of
a
that.
pizza place. Well,
It's a pizza place?
It's not a pizza place. They have other things, but they have deep dish, which is what they like to serve the most.
Oh.
We go there all the time, and I'm with like Tyrone and all them. We're always in there. It's nice to.
I need to
So they
check
know
them
you.
out.
So it's like your cheers.
I hope so.
No, Cove is your cheers.
Right.
Shout out to the Cove.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was just
I might go there tonight.
what Williams Inn. Oh, to the Cove.
Yeah.
I might have to go too.
You wanna go?
Crazy.
I probably would have to go. With you.
I mean, fuck it.
Okay, great.
And Tati, how was your Juneteenth?
It was fine. I didn't do much.
Radical, love that.
Yeah,
Because rest is radical black people.
Yeah, now that I wasn't resting. Though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, now that the summer is here, work is, I'm out of work, but now grad school is back in full swing for the summer. So I was at home doing tons and tons of homework. And then towards the end of the day, I took my baby out to eat. I took my daughter. We went out to eat.
I love that.
Yep. And
That
that was,
is fabulous.
yeah, that was pretty much all. But they did cancel. I didn't have class that day. Classes were canceled for
Not in
Juneteenth.
session.
Yeah.
Good.
So that was cool.
I love that. I spent Juneteenth high as draft pussy because I've been experimenting with edibles. As I was telling my good friend here, I am in the market. In the market is crazy to say.
You are in the
I was gonna say I am in the market for some anxiety medication. That's crazy, but I am seeing a psychiatrist soon to see about some anxiety meds, and I think I got a little nervous. I was like, once it became real, I had like the appointment schedule and stuff. I was like, whoa. Maybe I could just do this with weed. I was like, it never gave anxiety meds, babe, even though there's nothing wrong with anxiety medication. But just something inside me, literally something was like, let's just try some other stuff. Like in between now and when I actually see the psychiatrist, I'm hoping I can be like, oh, girl, I don't need that.
Not too much.
But maybe I won't, and that's okay. And if I do get on the meds, it'll be great. It'll be really, really good for me.
Have you ever had anxiety medication before?
No, foolishly.
Foolishly.
No, of course, for real, because maybe I could have caught it back when I wasn't as anxious. Maybe if I would have started it when me and my therapist first talked about it, maybe I would have curbed it by now, but here we are. But I've been very high all week because I've just been trying different edibles. I tried one that was a chocolate bar that had me buzzing all over my body. I was like, oh, this is heavy.
How many bites?
I'm so afraid of it.
I only had, here's the thing, my cap is 5. I don't go over 5 milligrams at a time.
Right.
5 milligrams of that. And this nigga that I'm with, he's sitting there eating 20.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
But
I'm
people's
so afraid.
people's bodies, people's systems are different. He's bigger than me. I'm so tiny, you know. But yeah, so he's just, even last night he did it again. I was like, I'm not fucking with that. That's like for a special occasion. Like I don't know what occasion I would want to feel that way, but like if I'm ever just like, no, I want to be fucked up, because that felt like fucked up, like drunk fucked up. Like it was like in my body. I was like, I feel. So I had that one, but there's this other one that I've taken a liking to that just makes me just kind of happy and laughing a lot. And
those are the ones I like.
yeah, we're gonna do some of that tomorrow.
Okay.
And but there are other ones that I've been testing out that have this. So there's THC, and then they have THCV, which is some sort of part of the plant that curbs your appetite so you don't get the munchies.
Oh wow.
And I'm calorie counting, so I was like, oh, that might be helpful. But those, I still have to like figure it all out. There's so many edibles in my
Oh,
house.
it is.
So
at your house.
yeah. So it's like I'm still like trying stuff, and so yeah, that's what I've been doing all week. And
They got edibles to make
going
you
to the
lose
coffee
weight?
shop. No.
They got something like that? Oh.
Oh, I don't think so. But they have, I mean, the THCV, it says
it's
like
curbing your
to keep you
appetite.
from having the munchies, but essentially that's what that sounds like to me. Like it's curbing your
Right.
appetite then, you know,
Yeah.
because I mean, yeah, I get high or it's even drunk and just be like, oh, we finna order food, like, you know.
Exactly.
So that's kind of like a helpful little thing to have, but I haven't tried one. We have a few of those and I haven't tried them all. The one that I did try though, it was it didn't like feel like anything. So I was just like, I need like a mixture of those things. But anyway,
Yeah.
but that's what I've been doing. I've been off work all week, which is amazing because who wants to work?
Not me.
Yeah, I don't. What else? I feel like I was gonna ask y'all a question.
I think so.
What's the summer plans, guys? We're officially in the summer solstice. We're here. Well, we're past the summer solstice, but we're past the summer solstice, so we're here. Like, what are y'all's summer plans?
You know what? This summer feels so. It's like high anticipation for it. I feel like I was really excited for summer, and like it just, as we were creeping towards it, and when the weather first started changing, it felt like man, summer about to just be cracking. Like it's just like it's supposed to be so much.
Yeah.
And
Just
it's like
stuff happening
now that it's like actually here, it's like have any plans? you
Yeah.
know, like I feel like in the previous summers we've been pretty jam packed, like with events. Like it would just seem like everything was just coming at us like one after the other.
That was this week.
It does
And-
feel very empty.
Yeah, like there's nothing.
Yeah.
Are we
There's
tired?
there's no trip. I don't have like a trip on the horizon for the summer. I don't have. There's no weddings that I'm attending.
Yeah.
Like there's no
That was
no
a big thing for us
anything.
that
Yeah,
year.
like
It
there's nothing
was.
in the calendar.
Yeah.
That I'm like, oh, on this day, you know. So
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah,
have like
I don't
little
know.
things
Just trying
going
to
on. I don't really.
show
You're
out.
right. There's nothing big that we're really looking forward to.
Yeah. I have like micro plans, and I've been
Yeah.
doing this thing where I've just been putting stuff in my calendar randomly, so I don't know when,
Right.
but I'm doing stuff on random days, like some weeknights, some
Right.
like I just put random stuff in my calendar because I've been bedrotting. Like I've just been literally in my bed, like working from home, not going to the office, just not leaving my house.
Right.
And so
I like it.
I do want to do stuff. I do too, but it's not good.
I mean, I guess it's
And I
not
can
good.
and I can
if
feel that it's
you're
not good.
sad.
No.
Like if
I'm not
there's
sad.
like a, like I mean, yeah, like if I feel like it's not good if it's not from like a healthy, like, oh, I just want to be in the house type of space. Yeah,
I don't think anybody healthy wants to be in the bed as long as I've been in the bed. But which is why I'm now being like, okay, let's
Yeah.
And you
try.
mean like the literal bed?
Yeah.
Like not in the house, like you're saying.
Well, both.
like
My bed and my
literally
couch.
In the bed.
Yeah, my bed and my couch, but just not leaving the house at all. And for like weeks at a time, and it's gotten to a point where I'm like, let's just try. Like, let's just try.
Yeah.
So I do have random stuff that I put in my calendar. I don't know when they're going to pop up. And I told myself, like, just try. I know that the day that it comes, like, I think I put it, because I told myself, I was like, what would be more, like, what would motivate you more? To see it the day of or to see it, like, 2 days before? Like, because, like, I could make an alert that'd be like, okay, in 2 days, we're going to Humboldt Park to try this coffee shop or whatever random shit I put.
Right.
And I decided to do 9 a.m. that day just to see what that feels. Because then I'm like, if you're in the house at the time, just start preparing yourself. Like, okay, that's what you're gonna do.
And it's too late to cancel. That's how I feel like it would.
I'm just gonna be like yeah. But even though it's like it's no plans with any other person, which makes it feel like it would be very easy to be like, nope, I don't want to do that.
It's a mental game we're playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
I just
like,
I have to be like, no, we're doing that thing because I made a in the beginning or the end of last year, I made a 2024 experience list, and one of the things that I put on the list was to explore different neighborhoods.
Oh, right, I remember that.
Because one thing about Hyde Park, I love it down. I never want to leave. It has everything. When I do leave my house, I walk so far and still be in Hyde Park. So like, I'd be like, I don't need to leave this place. Right. But and I really love Hyde Park, and I might live there forever. But I told myself, like, you have to immerse yourself in other areas just so you know. Yeah. I feel like I know, but I feel like you don't know until you know. So I've just scheduled different times because I be working when I did get up, like last week when I told myself, like, okay, girl, this is getting out of hand. I did go work at this diner by my house, which I love so much. I love that place. And what am I saying? But just the concept is like even doing that. Like if you're gonna work from home, you can work at a diner or a coffee shop like in another neighborhood, like somewhere else. So just going to try that and see how it goes. I don't know when it starts. I don't remember.
Oh wow!
Talk about the good thing about Hyde Park and like that being a good neighborhood is y'all didn't have to worry about these motherfucking cicadas.
Oh,
so
where was I? My brothers. Ugh. I don't know where I was, but I have been completely detached from the whole idea of cicadas. I came to the suburbs. I said, "What the fuck?" It's like a horror movie.
But no, literally, these cicadas. They claim these are the ones that come out every 17 years. Never saw this in my life. Right. We did not see this 17 years ago. This, I'm like, not even my parents. Like, nobody has said, like, yeah. I remember when it was like this. Right, like, these cicadas, my child. Now, mind you guys, you know, I'm a scary person. Like, you know, me and other like living things are not friends. Like I be afraid of all the shit. So, and I pass that down to my daughter. You know, like she's scary too. But when I say she has been traumatized by these cicadas, yes, like where her school is at. So like luckily by our house, it's not. It never got as bad as it was in surrounding areas. Thank goodness. But when she would go to school, they were like, so it was to the point where like if they went outside for recess, like they were landing on her. She's terrified. I took her to the library because I took her to get like a library card, and like she went and took some books out and stuff, and she was so excited. Like she read all her books, but we're leaving the library, and she's like, one almost landed on her again. Like, and she's become so afraid now and so traumatized at the sound of a bug that now, if it's something that previously she wasn't even afraid of or didn't even care about, now she's terrified. Like if she hears a fly buzzing, she'll immediately be like, "Oh my God, mommy!" Like, and I'm like, "It's just a fly," but she's like, no, like she not hearing none of that shit.
And they're just running into people too. Like, are they blind? They are blind, right? Something
no,
like that.
They said they're not blind. They said that it has to do more with just like they're not the greatest at flying.
I mean, they've been in larva for fucking
Yeah,
Crazy.
they're just big and gross. But
This is so
thankfully,
bad. I have no idea.
I was
it
just stepping
seems
on
like
them
we are.
at the store.
I
Like,
would
Wait,
never
what did you just
step
say?
on it.
I was just not. I wasn't stepping on them,
Oh.
but they've been stepped on
Oh,
by
yeah.
people. Like,
When I got off the train, they were all on the platform stepped on. I said,
yeah.
"What the fuck?"
it's a murder
disgusting.
scene.
It really is. It really is like the scene out of like Ghostbusters or something.
Just
Like it is
zombie
terrifying.
movies.
But
It's
luckily, it looks
terrifying.
like it has come to a close.
Yeah, I haven't seen many of them now.
Yeah, these past like I'll see them depending on where I am. Like I'll see like a random one flying or something like that. But as far as it just being
Right.
like I've been walking safely to and from my car.
Yeah.
Good.
In and out of stores. I had
Yeah, that
completely stopped
continued.
going to the Walmart by me because
Oh,
that
right,
was
you
in
did
that
tell me
that
that.
place was truly infested. So I wasn't because
Truly
that parking
infested.
lot, you would just sit in your car and just watch them all.
Oh, wow.
So luckily So luckily I'm so happy that ended, and I would love going to work because Chicago didn't have them.
We
Yeah.
don't have
Like
them.
Chicago did not get.
I have not
Nah,
seen
fuck
one
around.
cicada.
Sat outside for my nephew's entire
No.
baseball game,
Right.
in the trees, a park, everything. Nothing.
Yeah.
That
Cassidy's
is
playing
crazy.
in the field,
Having
just
a
being a
blast.
child,
Just
how you're
supposed
just
to live.
enjoying
That's good.
normalcy.
Yeah, 'cause they were
before we
getting
came
bad.
back to the ghetto.
Right. No, you right
Cicadas
about that.
are-
You right about that.
Are
I'm
interesting,
so done
very,
with
very
you.
interesting. Yeah, when I saw them all stepped on, I said, I forgot about this. I immediately was like, oh, God.
Yeah, at the liquor store, they were like on one wall, just like
It's been rough. No,
it's been crazy.
it's a
I
gross.
just took a picture, like
I had to get something delivered to my house. And I feel like I may have told you guys this already before because I don't use our
Oh.
front door. I only use the back door.
Right.
But when something gets delivered, they drop it at the front door. So like I said,
Idiots.
they weren't that bad by my house. I thought like that, but when I
Oh,
opened
yeah.
our front door, it was disgusting. But so because
Cicada
of that,
City.
I was like never getting anything sent here again. So I was not sending my package. I was like picking pickup places to go pick up my packages from places because
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't want to send anything to my house because I was like I never want to go through what I went through trying to get that stuff like off the porch. But I had to send something to my house because my air fryer went out. And that was like a death. I'm like, I'm so out of sorts without
Yeah.
my air fryer.
Tati, come on.
I use the air fryer so much for everything, especially like with kids and stuff. Like I'm
might
heating up
give
chicken
in and get an
nuggets
air
and
fryer.
yeah.
all types of stuff. And it's hot now. I don't want to turn on the
Yeah.
oven. So,
That's true.
but I have a warranty, so they're sending me a new one. But they were like, they wouldn't send it to a PO. There was no like pickup spot, so I had to send it to my house. So I'm just
You
waiting.
could've
I'm
sent it
just
to my
hoping and
house.
praying that when I open that front door, that they're all
cicadas are
gone.
This has become a pickup location because this is where Tyrone sends his packages.
Shout out
Oh,
to
so I should do
Tyrone.
that.
Yeah, he
I
sends
should
them here.
send
Avoid the
stuff here, too.
cicadas.
Well, to
Well,
avoid
just
the
to send it here.
thieves in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I was saying she
Oh.
would be
Yeah.
avoiding the cicadas.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I knew what it was out there.
And I
Sure.
don't live in the best
Which is so
of
stupid.
areas,
So stupid.
but I don't have a problem. Like, I've never had a problem though with the packages.
That's what's
and
up.
Stuff. Did you guys see the video of like the Amazon driver? I don't know if he was Amazon or like UPS. I'm not sure, but the delivery driver, like he had picked up the package, had set it on the person's at the front door, and as he's like going to take the picture of it, a man like runs up.
Oh.
Picks it up. He has like a mask on. He runs up, picks it up, and just runs back off while the delivery driver's still standing there. And the old man was just like,
I know he was like,
and when the owner opens the door, he was just like, somebody just took your package.
Yeah, like, literally, I couldn't even turn my
I'm like,
back.
These thieves are ballsy now. I'm like, they don't even care if you still standing there. He literally like was like almost like, excuse me. Like came running up and was just like, oh, excuse me.
I got this. Yep,
Yeah.
I got
And just
this.
ran back off with a slight jog. Just with a light jog. Like,
Oh, that sucks.
that is one
yes.
thing that I'm grateful for is that I have lockers in my building
Yeah, for sure.
because, yeah, I it's just
much
certain
stuff.
things that I just feel like certain
That's gonna be
inconveniences.
So inconvenient.
You know
Yeah.
that
Ugh.
it's an old TikTok, but it's like that lady was like when you like when enough has been enough or whatever, like you've been having a rough day or whatever, and she was trying, when you try to pull the seatbelt and it gets
Oh,
caught.
yeah, it's like
She pulled it. She was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill myself." And I'm like, no, for real.
No.
It be those small things. Like, it's like, that is one thing that I'm very grateful for having in Marcus, because that would break me on the right day. That
It's
would
over
break
with.
me down.
No, literally.
I have
the
them like that
seatbelt.
all the time.
like,
You know who
I guess God just doesn't want me here.
down over things like that? My mother.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that
Oh,
would
yeah.
be, talk about breaking points or being
be
in
talking
places
about it for weeks.
where she can't take one more thing. That actual seatbelt scene would have sent her over the fucking edge. And mind you, and I probably would have been in the passenger seat like, just looking at her like, what
just pull
what
it
the
again.
fuck is wrong with you? She
Just
would have
pull it
been
again.
cursing everybody out, like just going berserk. Like, I'm sick of this fucking seatbelt. It never works.
Never
Nobody
works.
loves me anyways. and everybody just been in the car like
just looking at each other like, what happened?
what is happening?
But y'all-
Be like, the seatbelt got stuck.
and just understand, like,
Yeah.
I see. Y'all were talking. We were talking about cicadas, and I was sitting here debating whether or not I should say this, because that's such a unique name. So if I tell this story, that's that person's name. So
Cicada?
somebody, yeah,
Cicada.
no, cicada.
That's interesting.
And I just thought to tell this story that I've probably told before on this show, because it happened maybe I haven't. It happened in like 2015. I was living in my building that I live in now, but in a different apartment. I used to always have people in that apartment. That little studio used to be jam-packed, and we used to just be parlaying and having a good time. And one day we were at the lake, and there's a little area on the lake where there's just a bunch of rocks, and
Right.
sometimes the rocks like go into the water.
Right.
So you can like step on the rocks and like land on one, exactly, and then land on one, and just like, so we're just sitting,
Right.
but we're in the water. I'm sitting on a rock though. This nigga comes, tries to like hop on the rocks and pass me, pushes me into the lake.
Ooh. On purpose?
It was not a warm day.
Oh, God.
No, it wasn't on purpose.
Oh, okay.
And I had my phone in my hand. My phone goes into the lake. It was awful. And so we're all the people that are at the lake, we're all hanging out at my house. So obviously
Right.
we have to go inside now, because look what's occurred. So we all go into my apartment. He came as well. We didn't know this, but he was on some heavy drugs.
Some heavy ones. I was about to say he had to have been on heavy.
He was on heavy drugs. I was in the shower, cleaning myself up, had my phone and some rice in the kitchen.
Right.
My friend Ash, shout out to Ash, was laying on, I didn't have a couch. I just had this big brown chair and a brown ottoman. And they were laying in the chair with their legs like over the arm of the chair. And this nigga bit my friend's foot.
What the hell?
He doesn't know them.
Of course not.
He didn't know them. Bit my friend's foot. I just hear Ash go, yo! So I come out, I'm like, what is happening? And they were like laughing, because Ash is goofy. And it was like, this nigga just bit my fucking toe. Da, da, da. So we're all like, what the fuck is going on? As this is happening, he goes into my bathroom, locks himself in my bathroom for hours.
Oh.
There's like a little, like my door used to have like a little keyhole at the bottom. So
right.
we're
You
looking
can
through.
Look through, yeah.
And he's just delirious, just in my bathroom tweaking. And I mean, it went on for hours.
What was he on?
Finally,
Does anybody know?
he like passed out or went to sleep. Literally, I'm crying.
In
I'm
the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm crying. I'm telling Ash, like, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, if this nigga overdoses in my house, like, what do we say? Like, what is going on? I don't know what he was on, but that shit was wild. He did end up waking up, and I just was like, please, just go. Just leave.
The next morning.
It was the next
When
day.
he pushed you in the lake,
He pushed me in the lake.
did you laugh when that happened?
No, I was furious and in shock.
So how did
Yeah.
he get in your apartment?
Yeah.
Why did you let him in there?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't at the time of the lake thing. Also because he was so alert, he was like genuinely like, "Oh my God, I'm so like help me out." And
Right, that's
stuff.
more the reason why I'm like, why
But
did he get in
my brain wasn't. But because of that, my brain did not think that he had what was going on that I later found he had going on. I thought it was just a genuine accident, a wild one. But I wasn't looking at him like, "You can't come in my house, nigga. You tweaking." At the time, I just was like, "That was just a fucked up accident that just occurred."
Right.
And then by the time we get in my apartment, it just all all went crazy.
Two things can be true
And
at
I
once.
hope
it
that
could
he's
have been
all
an
right.
accident, but I also can't see your face anymore for the day.
I wasn't.
If my phone has to now sit in rice and I have to get in the shower, like
don't
all
know.
these like events that had to follow the one mistake, like it's cool, but everybody gotta go home. Like I have
Look,
to
everybody gotta go.
Not
I gotta
everybody.
recombobulate. Like I have to reconfigure. Like I need a moment of silence to process.
I just needed
Coulda
that.
died.
to believe.
Like I need a moment to process.
That shit, I don't know. Maybe
Especially me, because I'm terrified of water.
I'm gonna say hijinks are not. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal for me. I just was like, "What the fuck is happening?" It was just such a random series of events. It just felt like such a sitcom because it just got worse and worse.
I would be so mad.
I
like,
was
like
scared.
those like deep puddles. Like
Oh,
if we were walking,
When I think about
and
a-
somebody noticed
Yeah, a puddle
it,
is gross.
A
and,
puddle
like,
is dirtier
was
than
just
the
like
lake.
that
Yes.
to me.
Ugh. Yeah, no, that's gross. No, that would piss me off too. But like, no, I was not mad about it. I just was like, that's
Put your hands
crazy.
down.
But that I couldn't believe how the rest of that night went.
Yeah.
He truly slept in my bathroom.
Wow.
Nobody has to pee.
Absolutely, people had to pee. We were just all banging on the door trying to, but
Y'all
eventually,
couldn't like pick the lock and get in there.
we all tried. We all tried. It was like a Sunday night. I remember I went to work the next day.
Right.
How did you get ready?
Ended up
He
getting
left
up
in the morning.
time.
Oh,
He left in the morning, and I got in the shower and I went to work. And I just was like, and I ate a gyro at like 7:30 in the morning, and I was sitting at my desk eating a fucking gyro. And at 8, John, shout out to John, he used to work in IT. He used to come in and like early, and he was like, "It smells like gyro meat in here." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm eating a fucking gyro because." I had a long night.
I had a long night. That's the
Like,
go-to
that's what I
meal,
needed to
babe.
do. So yeah, that was interesting times. Times are so different now. My life
Yeah.
is so different. It's so boring
No,
in
come
comparison.
on. Oh, in comparison. Well, come on. We just
I used
adjust.
to be fucking loose as a goose, just out.
their goose is totally loose.
A goose, the goose is the loosest of the animals, of the winged ones.
Yeah.
The a goose is
Them niggas, I
the
can't stand a
loosest.
goose.
gooses
Like
can't
an
fucking
actual
stand us.
animal.
Yeah, they don't like us
Get
at all.
gooses. Geese
When
don't give a fuck about us.
When I say they be wanting all the smoke,
Geese literally be like,
Like-
no, bitch,
They be
you
like, "What's
back
up? What's up?
No, they be
What's
like,
up?"
bitch,
and
you
then
back
you be
up.
going out of your way to
Trying so
avoid
hard.
them.
Right.
Like it be a goose right here, you would go in a big ass circle to avoid him and give him all the space.
All the
he
space.
needs.
They teach
And he
their
be like,
young
"Nah."
to be like, oh, we don't like these.
Disrespect these humans.
Maybe
Fuck.
and
They
they
be
be in
like,
each other's ears like, no, he trying you right
people."
now.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
like if you don't stand up for yourself right now,
Right.
like,
pick the fuck,
like
the
niggas
fuck
don't
out
think they
this
can pick
nigga.
on you for the rest of your life. They be like, you better.
If they want to
Like,
see
you
us
gotta
dead, we
handle
want to
this.
see them dead.
It's like, that's
goose.
actually crazy.
You weren't that loose.
Me?
Yeah.
I was totally loose. I
Wait.
was having a great time.
Wait, where'd you get that goose is totally loose? Why do I know
That's a
that?
cheer.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why do I know that?
How funky is your chicken?
Have
Oh.
lips. Yes,
Okay, got it. Yep.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
How funky is your chicken and how loose is your goose? I just saw. Oh, do y'all watch New Girl or did y'all watch New Girl?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Totally obsessed with it. One of my favorite shows. Ever.
Yeah, yeah, right. How about that show? I hate Jess.
Okay.
She's my least favorite character, and it's funny because I was telling myself like, you must really like the rest of them, because I hate Jess so much, and I just keep watching the show.
Right.
So
It's just funny.
it's
They really make me laugh.
It is funny. I love all of the men. I love all of them. I think that they're very, very funny. I think Nick is
Yeah.
hilarious. Also, I don't know the actor's name who plays Nick, but he is also just a really cool guy. I watched
And he's really from Chicago.
he's from Chicago, yeah. And I watched him on Last Meal. Do y'all ever watch that show on YouTube?
Nope.
That's not his podcast.
No.
Okay.
It's
'Cause he has a
There's a
podcast.
chef. I think he's a chef, but he's a chef, and he invites people on to eat what would be their last meal, like if they had to choose their last meal.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's really my dream. Like, I would love to be on that show because it's never one thing. It's not like literally they do courses.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it was Nick who said, because I watched a bunch of them. I'm going to call him Nick. I know that's not his name. But I think it was Nick who said, like, y'all sent me, y'all told me to to send some options, I thought that y'all were gonna pick one of the options. Everything he said, they made everything.
Oh,
and I'm like, damn, I would have loved
Did
that.
he have like any like Chicago staples on there? What did he have?
He had, well, he said like a traditional like Chicago burger, but it was vegan because he's vegan now.
Well, he didn't have.
And then some. Well, actually, he's not vegan now. He's not vegan now. He just
like,
doesn't do like dairy. Because
no
they ate sushi. Yeah, maybe he's just not doing dairy, but I don't know. They ate a bunch of shit though, and I've watched like 4 of them back to back, so they probably all running together. But I love that show. I'm like, that is so fucking cool. Especially
you would love New Girl, Michael.
You would really like.
But I started it. I don't know why.
Oh, it's not catching you.
I don't know what it is.
It's probably Jess. I hate her. I really don't.
I'm gonna try it again.
You know
I
what?
hate that type of.
I think I hate
humor.
her, but she is my least like I don't ever recall actively liking her. Like I never was like I cannot stand this girl, but I have had moments where for everybody else I was like
I genuinely only like her. This is fucked up, but when she's sad, like in all of the like breakup scenes and stuff, like that's the only time I'm looking at her and I'm just like I can tolerate this because her humor and like her funny stuff is like it's just very annoying. But I love that show.
The way people react to her form of humor is what's funny to me. Yeah, like it's not like her.
All of them are hilarious. Even Cece, I like Cece a lot.
I love Cece. I love Coach. I wish he had been like a staple, but
you know,
he was only there
Coach
for like
is
2 seasons.
My least favorite of the men.
Oh wow,
I love Coach.
But I don't know. I just don't like his voice. I don't like black men who talk like that.
That talk like that?
I don't like black
I don't
men.
know what he talks like.
I understand what she's saying.
I don't know. It's just I just don't like when he talks. But
I like it when Mindy talks. She's not in this show at
I was
all.
like, look, I was like, we can talk about Mindy now.
No, it's okay.
I haven't watched Mindy in a minute. I
I'm
was watching
definitely
that a
gonna
lot
revisit.
for a while.
I'm gonna revisit.
I was too. I had to. That's why I started because I used to. So my binge show that I would just turn on, like just in any given moment, was always The Office.
Right.
Then when The Office got taken off of Netflix, it became New Girl. That was how I got obsessed with New Girl. Then they took New Girl away, and that was how I started watching Mindy because they took
It's
New
still
Girl.
on there now.
Mindy, I believe so.
Okay.
I think Mindy's still on there.
I think she's also on Hulu too.
And I was say New Girl is on Hulu,
yeah.
and Mindy's on Hulu too.
I don't have Hulu.
No.
Or maybe somebody does. That's on my that's on my TV.
Oh, true.
I may be logged into somebody's stuff still,
Yeah,
but I don't pay for anything.
Yeah, because I don't think Hulu has done like that Netflix like crackdown on multiple
No,
whatever.
you can
I don't
have
think
mine,
Hulu.
and I don't have the commercials. I can't stand it.
Oh yeah, me neither. That's
Yeah.
one thing I did.
That
I
and
did.
YouTube, I get them ads out of there.
I can't do it on YouTube. I don't know why.
I watch YouTube so much. I don't
know why.
want
Something
to.
about I don't know. Maybe because I'm being like a boomer about this, but like we are
Paying for everything.
the original audience of YouTube.
Oh,
The
okay.
thought of giving them money to not
right.
have commercials, something about it just irks
Right.
me.
I understand
I'm like,
that.
I've been here since 2007.
Yeah,
Are y'all crazy?
exactly.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't come around to it yet, but I probably will.
Speaking of millennial things, did we
Millennial
all see that
things.
video of Lil Fizz getting beat
I
up?
did see that.
Beat up by
Or
who?
like,
He was on someone's podcast.
yeah, or
Beat
like
up
a
on a
radio
podcast?
show or
Yeah,
something.
like a radio, yeah,
So he
something
has
like
a
radio.
movie.
So not like out in the street?
No,
No.
it was
Inside a
He has
place.
He was arguing with like one of the
He
hosts.
has a movie. No, well, is he a host? He has a movie.
Okay.
From what I've heard, that's coming out or something. And he
Huh.
got into it with the guy is also in the movie. He's another actor, like
Oh,
in
he
the
is in
movie.
the movie? Oh, okay.
From what I've read,
Okay,
like
okay.
I have not done a deep dive, guys, so that could be completely wrong. But from what I've read, he is in a movie. That guy is also in the movie for whatever reason, and to me, it seems like he just doesn't like Lil Fizz because he's Lil Fizz. Like just on some
Yeah, he
like
kept dogging
I
about
don't respect
B2K.
you. Yeah, like
Yeah,
he
he
just
kept dogging.
like so he was he was saying slick stuff. Like he was
Not
making,
Lil Fizz, the other dude.
No, the other
Okay,
dude.
okay,
like
okay.
he was saying slick
Fizz
little
is
comments
keeping it
just
cool.
on some like I don't really need to respect you type of shit.
That's crazy.
So
You a
Fizz
boy
I mean,
band
well,
ass
maybe
nigga.
it came
is
from
the
somewhere.
one who, like, you know, because then Fizz was basically like, he was like, nigga, what's up? Like, he, like,
that's
standing
the
up,
worst.
standing up
like,
and everything.
No,
Oh, that's the
literally,
worst
like,
for him
because
to get
Fizz
beat
kept
up.
on and kept on, and
Oh,
dude just kept
no.
playing him just on some, like, what? Is Mona Scott about to come out? And he was just like, I feel like you just,
So
like,
stupid.
just putting on for these cameras, and I can't take this. You wouldn't act like this if these cameras wasn't on. Like, he really think this B2K, and, like, he was just
Doing the
like,
most.
he just kept saying little stuff like that to him, like, over and over and over again. And eventually Fizz stood up, and then he's just like, no, like, I feel like Fizz was warranted.
I was
in how
about to
he
say,
was
I was about to say,
acting.
in all actuality, I probably would have been like, what's
Yeah.
up? No, not knowing whether or not I'm going to win. I'm going to be like, well, what the fuck is up?
Yeah, like Fizz was
what the fuck is
definitely
up?
warranted in standing his ground, just
Yeah,
like as a man.
because you going to keep talking like, what's up?
Why do you think it's okay
I
to
didn't
just
even see
keep
it. I'm getting pissed.
disrespecting me? Like, he was literally playing him like he
Yeah,
was
like,
a
what the
fucking
fuck is
goofy.
going on?
And but everybody just kept being like, they like the people that was trying to calm it down was just being like, no, y'all, was like, stop it, da da da. And the dude, he's just still sitting there like, all right, bro, like you like really
Shit.
like this
That's
what you
so
want to do?
annoying.
And he was like,
I
he's
hate
like,
when the
this what
bully
you
could
wanna
actually
do?
fight.
And he
Oh,
just, well,
no.
they didn't. So
Oh, okay.
and
I'm
then
kicking
eventually,
He kind of cornered him into a
yeah,
corner,
like
and like he didn't have nowhere
the
to
dude
go.
ends up standing up, and he just kind of like rushes him in a sense. So it's like you're not really seeing, and it
No
could be
punches.
the angle too.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's not like we're necessarily seeing punches,
uh-huh.
but it's like he gets up, and it's like he just kind of
Burma from-
tackled him
Oh,
almost.
okay.
Yeah.
So he's in the corner, like I feel like in a fetal. I'm imagining. I feel like
Yeah.
he's in like a fetal position in the corner, and then it's just everybody
Getting
trying
his
to
way.
pry
Yeah, yeah,
him
yeah.
off.
Oh,
of
that
him or
ain't, that
whatever.
don't, look, that
I feel
don't
like his
count.
hands like around his neck or something, like while he was on the ground. I feel like his
Oh, the
hands was
big
like-
dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, was
like-
that how he rushed him?
Oh,
like
It
in a
seemed
choke?
Like, it was like, yeah.
Choke is
Oh.
To run in with a choke is crazy. That's
It's like
nuts.
a shove choke
Yeah.
combination.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was sad to see that.
But shout out
Oh
to
man,
Fizz.
yeah, I was about to say, man,
Yes.
Drew, I love him. Man,
'Cause at the end of the day,
not love, but
it don't even matter. Like I
Right.
respect
appreciate
him for
Fizz,
like.
man.
Because
Why
what
do
is
you-
he supposed to do? Just
Yeah.
argue with him, I guess?
Yeah, no, he did the right thing from what I'm hearing.
I'm
'Cause
supposed
how-
to ignore it.
Cause
Right.
how fucking long am I supposed to sit here and just
Sit here, yeah.
you tweaking? No, like yeah, you did the right thing. I
He's
mean,
a hater. Old dude was a hater.
that
And I'm
is
sure
a-
he's used to this too. Like he's
Yeah.
probably used to certain guys trying to come at him like that. So I
Right.
feel like he was probably
yeah,
just
he's like,
like
whatever. Yeah,
what
like,
the fuck?
then come
Like,
on.
I'm
If y'all
too
so fucking
old.
mad that I'm in B2K,
Yeah, like I'm too old
Let's
for
fucking
niggas
fight.
to still be trying to like
Right.
stun on me like
Yeah.
I'm a boy band member
right
or something
which
like.
hasn't been a thing in
yeah,
years.
like relax.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Shout out to the
That's
millennium
not that
too.
bad. I thought it was like. I thought it was like real embarrassing because I told y'all my boyfriend in 8th grade got beat up for days, telling everybody, "I'm gonna beat this nigga ass on the last day of school," and he got beat up. I broke up with him that day
You could not have
why
broken
would
up
you
with
beat him
him.
up again?
because why would you do that to me? Because it was about me.
Oh.
He didn't know he was gonna lose.
He should, man. That was
He took the L on
Hey,
that
every
one.
time you fight, somebody gotta win and somebody gotta lose.
I couldn't deal with
You
that
don't know
because
it's gonna be you.
because don't be the one talking all this shit. Especially like there was no agitator. It was like the person did something. He kissed me.
classic Lil Fizz and
He
Juice
ki-
situation.
no, but it wasn't like the dude was like calling him a bit. Like he did it playing around, playing too much.
Right.
Somebody told my boyfriend, and my boyfriend instead of just making a mental note.
Right.
Which, cause actually, that's why I broke up with him. Cause you're fucking lame. Cause how the fuck you're like, oh, I'm gonna schedule our fight and I'm gonna tell everybody up until the fight.
Right.
No, you
I'm
just make a
fighting
mental
his
note.
ass.
Like,
I'm
okay, that
fighting
nigga
his
had me
ass.
fucked up. Next time I see him, I'ma rock his shit. Like that's
Yeah,
it.
Exactly.
Why are you literally? Yeah, y'all see that nigga?
Did
Oh,
it happen on the last day of school?
yes.
Oh.
We all walked to the area.
So you was gonna stand beside him
What the fuck
until
is
he
supposed to
lost. So you were still on board.
What am I supposed to do? First of all,
So
the
you
dude
only left him hanging because he lost.
the dude at the time was my best friend as well. And I was trying to tell him, don't play into this. Don't fight him. And he was like, what am I gonna do if he hit me? What am I gonna do if
Now
he
with
hit
that
me?
extra tidbit of information, I think I would have if my man's female best friend jokingly thought it was okay to jokingly kiss him, and I'm already like I'm accepting of like y'all are friends, and then you jokingly like kiss him like on his lips, no, we gotta fight.
Yeah, but you would just fight her.
Like,
you wouldn't be
like grown up me.
You wouldn't be
I
like,
don't know
hey, y'all, get your schedules out.
13-year-old me, what it is.
Sharpen your pencils and put it in your pad right now.
All right, y'all, come on. We all
3
going to the
p.m.
spot.
June 8th.
That's a real
last day of school. That shit was so embarrassing
like
for
movie.
me.
Honestly.
It was
That's
so
like that
embarrassing.
movie Fist Fight when Ice
never seen
Cube.
that.
You know when Ice Cube was
Never
a
heard of
teacher. It's like Ice Cube was a teacher, and like I forgot who the white guy from Horrible Bosses, the silly one that was in the Horrible Bosses movies.
I see him. Yep.
They were both teachers, and I forgot what he did to Ice Cube. But Ice Cube was pissed, and he was like, "I'm beating your ass after school." And so the white teacher is like what? And he's like, "Yes, like I'm fucking you up as soon as we get out of school."
But he said it to him.
As soon as we get out of school today.
He didn't say it to everybody. He was like, "Hey guys, y'all."
No, the white boy told everybody.
Good.
He was so afraid.
Good, as he should have been.
Yeah.
Talk about fights. I haven't seen any good fights. Them fights on them baddie shows and stuff, those don't be good fights.
Yeah, because
Not
they let
baddies.
this.
What's the last one we watched
what,
with
Now
the
That's
boys?
TV?
The
on
boy
Now
one.
That's TV?
I don't know. I forget what it's called.
Playboys or something like that.
That should be and I be as a bitch that don't even know if I can fight. I be so disappointed. Like, what the fuck are y'all
In the beginning
doing?
of the season, they was letting them like do something. But
I mean, granted, I never watch. I only watch that when I'm
that
over
one.
there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's literally like one time every.
right.
I don't know.
A month
I'm trying
or
to
so.
think.
But every time I feel like they don't be fighting, like fight then. If that's what the show is about, then
Yeah.
fucking fight.
They get
I
them
was trying to
security
think, like,
guards
I
in
don't
the
think
way.
I've seen a fight either. Like
Not a good one.
online
Oh.
or anything. Like I'm trying to
I
think.
used to
like,
stay watching fights. Like when back.
Well, I mean from TV or something.
Oh,
but
yeah.
just like clips or just something like from a show. Like I don't think I've seen any fights either.
Yeah, I used to like
I
to
heard
watch
about any
fights when I was
fighting.
younger, but now I can't watch fights the way that I like. I used to literally consume that like it was television. Just be on YouTube looking at fights.
That's what Tyrone used to do when I
And
first met him.
I used to love it, but now I don't know. I'm too sensitive now. Like
yeah.
after a few hits, especially if they really getting them shits off.
Right.
After a few hits, I'd be like, oh my
Ooh,
god,
yeah,
I can't.
like, so
I'd be
cringe.
I'd be like, oh no. Especially because,
you talking
especially
about?
with those, especially if I don't know the motivation. I need
Yeah.
to know the story.
Right.
Like I need to be on your side in order for me to like
Yeah.
comfortably watch you beat the fuck out of somebody. I have to be like, I have to feel like it's warranted.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I like when that lady, that video of that woman that looked like they was in the post office and that woman called that lady a nigger and she took off her flip flops and punched that bitch in her face. That was
Yeah, like,
chef's kiss.
I've never seen that.
It's like very old, but
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
it was excellent. Like that's
I love
like
that
that's
energy,
when I'm
though.
like absolutely because
That's
I'm
when
not
they
finna say
deserve
nothing else.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not finna say
No,
nothing else to
yeah.
you. No, I like that type of stuff. But when I don't know like that now, that's
They
TV
just
and zoo
rocking.
stuff. I don't know the story, and when it get too serious and somebody really getting their shit rocked, I'll be like, oh, no.
I don't like that.
Please,
I don't like
get over
that
it.
now they make reality shows on these streaming services that are literally about
Yeah, it's awful.
fighting. Like
That's
I don't.
only it.
It's like
They
where,
create
like
drama
what?
online, and then they get each other in one house, and then they just
Yeah,
start
like
going.
I don't even
That's
like
gross.
that. Like people are like buying. Like it's one thing, you know. We like you said, we witnessed the whole reality TV era, like when it began and when it started, and of course, Bad Girls Club and all these things. Like yes, it was drama. They were fighting, but
there
that
was
was
a
not
story.
the premise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
like
was a
the
story.
premise of the show was not put these hoes in a house so they could fight.
Right.
Like and now. Like when I had mentioned, I want to say on the last time we were together, I had mentioned Ray J's streaming service.
right.
Whenever the clips from some of his shows like pop up like on my Instagram, none of them I don't think are out yet. Like I don't think anything has like started officially. But when like clips come out, it's literally
It's
like
fights?
yes, like he has one show that's about like everyday people like fighting. Like I don't know if it's like people are.
Everyday people?
I don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't know if they're like writing into the show, like, yeah, I got beef with this nigga, and then they're
Dear
like
Reggie,
literally filming them
me
like
set up
meeting up
this fight.
outside and they're fighting. It's like that, or he has the show
That's sick.
that's just like all like trans like women,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're
I saw
all
that
just fighting. Like, it's literally like, I mean, like in the street, like you looking at ass cheeks and titties and like just over and over and over again. Like, why aren't y'all
What the young-
tired?
what the young kids are paying for.
That's getting crazy.
It's
But
insane,
I
and
do-
you should be sleepy. Fighting is tiring.
Yeah, they don't
How
care.
could you
Talk about yeah.
wake up and want to do that again?
I do,
Every day.
I do
insane.
respect sparring. I just, I wish it wasn't so much of like media.
Right.
But I do respect a healthy spar. I do think that people should fight and get it over with and just be like, okay, I won, or okay, I lost, and let it go. Like, just let it go. I think fighting is a good release of energy.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Javante for winning
Oh, yeah, he
his
did
boxing
win.
match.
He did.
box.
Tank. Yes, he won. He's still undefeated.
Yeah, boxing, that's another thing I can't watch. Woo, them motherfuckers be getting.
He not. Yeah, when I was watching it, I was definitely like, why would people sign up for this? as a
I
career?
get.
But-
How many rounds did they go? I didn't see it.
8,
Oh, okay.
I want to say.
That's
Because he knocked him out.
Right.
So I want to say it was like 8 or 9. But it was a good. Javante, I think he knows that he is feared in a sense, and like I think so. He's
be
like
fun.
one of those fighters I feel like that knows how to like get in his opponent's head,
Yes.
and literally enjoys
The
watching
reaction,
them
right.
think that they could win, or like watching them like
Sadistic.
just try. You know, like he's just
like
watching
that.
them like just eat your little heart out. Like, you come on, go right ahead.
Right.
Like, he really did not. He spent the majority of the fight not really fighting back. It's like he was just waiting
aggressive.
for a moment to be like,
Tiring them out.
like, I'm supposed to knock him out.
Exactly.
Yeah, like he was literally just waiting for his moment
Wow.
to catch him and then just knock him out. Like, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to him. Still
Congrats.
undefeated.
I can't with that.
I love
but
an undefeated boxer.
that is cool. That's gotta be fun. That I feel like that's like a fun reputation to have as a boxer or any type of fighter, like UFC or whatever. Like, to have the reputation of just undefeated, like
Yeah.
Like nobody
like
beating
no,
me.
really, I will beat your ass.
Well, exactly.
How do you feel about that white man trying to fight? Supposed to be fighting Mike Tyson.
Oh,
I don't know
nothing
about
Mike
it.
Tyson is like 58, I think.
I wouldn't send nobody to
The
fight Mike
YouTube
Tyson.
guy that, well, I don't know if he was a YouTube guy, but like the internet guy turned like boxer. Like now I forgot his name.
You gotta have the names ready.
Fighting Mike Tyson.
fighting.
You
It's a
gotta
very
have the
common
names
name.
ready.
Well, not a common name, but like I know his name and I can't get it out.
Mike Tyson.
You gotta have the names ready.
This is talking about Peter McNeely, and that's old.
He's
I don't know.
fighting. So they're supposed to be fighting. He has fought some other retired
That's crazy.
like old boxers.
Is this the only white person that Mike Tyson's ever
And-
fought? Because I put white guy fighting Mike Tyson, and everything is about Peter McNeely.
Jake Paul? As soon as
Jake
I typed
Paul.
in Mike Tyson on Google, Jake Paul it popped right up. But yes, he's supposed to be fighting Jake Paul. And
What is Jake Paul a boxer?
he is trying to assert himself as one. He was not one.
Why would he fight Mike Tyson?
Yeah, it's out of control.
That has been his claim to. That is how he is maneuvering in this world. Like he is, from what I know, he has been like. So he can't get most real boxers to fight him because a lot of them are looking at him like, boy, like you're not a
yeah,
boxer.
why
You
would
know,
I
like
do
why
that?
would I waste my time? Like I can get a real opponent. So how he's been getting his notoriety is by getting retired boxers that are agreeing to fight him.
Why doesn't he
and
just
then
go the normal route? Isn't there like a normal route to becoming a boxer?
I mean, I think that because his
Like you
all
train, you
started
start-
through like internet stuff too. I think that is
Yeah,
why
like-
it's happened. Because I think it started from. Because I think he kind of like trained himself or just like woke up one day and was like, I'm going to do this shit. Like I can do this.
Can
And
he fight? Is he a
then-
good boxer?
Not against a boxer. Like
Oh,
not
so he
like.
be losing?
He's won. He fought somebody else that's old, and he won.
Oh.
He fought an old guy, won. But when he fought a younger guy that actually is a boxer that's like his age that has been training and stuff, he got his ass beat. So his next fight though is supposed to be Mike Tyson, and that's supposed to be like the agreed upon match.
I wonder what is appealing about that to Mike Tyson.
Well, if one is still a huge payday.
Yeah.
It's still like it's a big deal. So he's making a couple mil just off.
Is it being televised?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it will be.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like that's the incentive for Mike Tyson, I'm sure. Like,
I mean, I don't feel like he needs money.
I mean, maybe he's better now, but I know at the time he really didn't have any. But it's been some years, so he could be a whole new person now.
Mike Tyson probably got weed strains in a podcast.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, he's probably completely changed his life. Yeah, he's probably back on the.
That's interesting though.
Back on the money train these days.
Tell me how that shit goes. I'm sure. I
hope it doesn't happen.
Okay.
I don't want it to happen.
For the white boy.
That, and I'm
I don't know why
like he's 58, and I just feel like certain things, gravity and certain things about gravity and age are just finite sometimes, and so it's like when you're going against somebody that's younger and faster and just or has just more energy, you know, like it can just tip the scales, and it's like not worth. I feel like him actually really hurting himself, or like really fucking himself up. Like you are about to be 60 and you're trying to get in the ring with like a 22-year-old. Like, what are we doing here?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm curious. Not curious enough, but.
My fingers are.
All right. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Listen to the podcast or don't. We'll see you
soon.
another time or maybe never. We love you. Everybody say bye.
Bye.